Здорово, ребята! Сегодня мы поиграем в новую игру, всеми вами известная уже Макс Payne 3. Ну что, посмотрим, что у нас получится. Погнали! Новая игра. Давайте на среднем попробуем. На легком легко будет, на трудном трудно. Так как я средний парень, попробуем на среднем. Что у нас тут происходит?
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey. Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Вот и шоу начинается. Сейчас я вам покажу символом человека.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Чего они пришли вообще?
Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not.
Так, надо будет, ребят, вспомнить управление сейчас. Потому что я ее последний раз проходил, наверное, года 2 или 3 назад точно.
It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Видите, пробел. Отлично. Вроде ничего сложного нет. О, прикинь, ты видишь. Все снаряды меня попали.
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail.
Убили. Надо выйти на балкон. О, дружище. Что я тебя усмирю подожди.
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness,
Будет,
or
ребята,
maybe
все
both.
лучше
But
видеть.
before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Просто супер. Да. Как же тебя спасаю?
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him. Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Какие-то лузеры напали. Какой смысл был, то, что они напали, если они так быстро слились? Да,
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of Muslims. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where's Bronco?
Так, выходи давай тоже. Один раз нажимаешь Shift, ребят. О, успел, видишь, успел. Ты куда? О, отлично просто.
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
О, дробаш. Ну-ка, дробаш. Что я их просто разрешечу. Держи, дружок, дробей. Надеюсь, тебе понравится это. Ну-ка, что с тобой получится? Фу, и больше не хочу с тобой. Да уж. У тебя самая незавидная смерть. Так, что вот это было? Вот это вообще супер. Такую тему я люблю.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive, almost as much as I did.
Черная меткость у меня такая отличная. Вот, кстати. Сейчас я его расстреляю. На тебе. Тогда отщемишься.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Так, нужно отчинить. Это джаз бендал что? Че, он быстрее не бежит никак? Все? Смотреть не мог. Просто...
I had to keep moving. I didn't want to fuck this up. The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Опа, поймай-ка эту пулю. Опа, это тоже. Да, кажется, свои. На, ты не вовремя вышел, дружище. Опа. На скилле получилось. Успевал, что ли? Быстрее, быстрее. Давайте там тоже точку. Супер.
It's gonna be all right, Mr. Bronco. Rodrigo, it's Max.
Тихо, тихо, что ты? Ох ты. Что с тобой? Ох, блин. Отлично. Повезло тебе, Родриго.
You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up.
Ну да, как обычно, всегда, как и в фильмах, полицейские в конце проходят. Ну да, по-другому никак.
Ei, vocês aí!
Não,
Que
não.
porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça
Não adianta
local?
nada.
Porra você acha que é falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Chama uma ambulância!
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
Да, да, да,
Say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff. Politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
да. И вот так вот у нас пролог проходит.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Да Зачем же столько пить постоянно? Никогда не понимаю таких людей, кто пьет. Просто так
And
убивают
with
себя
that,
и
I
все.
guess I was ready for bed.
Это в жизни столько всего прекрасного. Аж. Глава вторая.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man!
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom! It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny!
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. Well, it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are! Saúde! I love this place.
Сейчас включили туса.
Yeah, he's a carioca, falou, brother. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Скотч.
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's too long.
Você se lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim,
Если
Fabiana.
возможно,
I'm
это
glad you are
только
still with
секунду.
us. Come, I heard what happened. I missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo. Marcelo, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
Простите, ребят, я пропущу это. Слишком скучно смотреть на это. Так, короче, на них еще раз напали, эти бандиты, видимо. Сейчас надо будет заново спасаться. Ну-ка, ну-ка, сколько хедшотов я сейчас дам. 1. 4 хедшота. Стой. Replace me. Дурачок, это безглазость. Чё лежа, тоже так красиво, еще одного.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the
Это не
ball
у
through the
кого
bottom of the
автомат.
glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Чё говорю, совсем скучно. О, зашкварчик.
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toe.
Посмотрим, что сейчас надо.
The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. to be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit.
Да. Главное, чтобы мирных не убивали. Да. Пострелял просто. Надо хилочку использовать, ребята. Че, нету нигде здесь аптечек? Да, уж, видимо, пока нет.
Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No. Stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out here. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim?
Так, патрончики, да, узишки нет. Не осталось патронов. Можно было узишку взять, оказывается. Я даже не посмотрел.
They're still alive, at least. This crew is starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos.
Сейчас на тебя дойдет вообще.
They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Нет никакого. Нигде аптечки даже нет. Ну, аптечки есть у меня, оказывается. Вах. Перепутал кнопки.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them. They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a better class of psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pull me up, Bob, and I want you down. All I said.
Come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, Oya! Look, there they are!
Давайте меня к ним.
Well, quick, get after them!
Are you crazy? We can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do something. Come on, get the rifle back there.
Ну-ка, ну-ка. Шале, что случилось? Я, видимо, не должен допустить никого. Я должен ее покрывать, видимо, сейчас, пока она убежит.
What are you waiting for?
Давай быстрее.
Get out, Max! Get out now!
Gotta be kidding me.
Везде лезет, ребят. Хорошо, что я услышал, что ей помощь нужна.
Got her! Kill that son of a bitch!
Stay on!
Что тут
Don't worry, I
дикий?
see her!
You're begging too hard!
Am I trying to tell you how to be a playboy? Now, Max! He's gonna shoot!
Move! You're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof!
Gotta get around this thing!
How is this getting around it? I'm melting!
Чего вы паникуете?
Look, there she is there!
Come on!
He's gonna kill her, Max!
Это было вообще случайно, но точно в голову. Просто
Headed inside, Passos! Get us down there!
Right, I'm headed to the helipad.
так, с остатки.
Stop! Look out!
Ну, давай, Макс.
Max!
Таким вот образом оставляет. Да, получилось у тебя, дружище.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Ну что, ребята, сделаем на этом месте паузу и обязательно продолжим в новых сериях. Надеюсь, вам нравится. Подписывайтесь на канал. Дальше будет только хорошее. Всем спасибо за просмотр, ребята. Всем пока.